We built our education system exactly like we built our factories. Standardized inputs, predictable outputs. It was designed for the industrial age to sort, standardize, and prepare a workforce for predictable labor.
And it worked. Brilliantly. Until the world stopped being predictable. Now we are deep into the AI revolution, an era demanding creativity, critical thinking, and adaptability. The assembly line is now code.
Yet, the factory remains. The architecture is the same. And it's no longer just inefficient. It's fundamentally broken.
We're facing a massive skills gap. The economy is evolving exponentially, but our education system is advancing linearly.
The return on investment for a traditional degree is diminishing. Students are drowning in debt for knowledge that is often obsolete by graduation.
And this broken system isn't just an economic failure. It's a primary driver of profound socioeconomic disparity. The gap between the haves and the have-nots is widening into a chasm.
But for the first time in history, we have the technology to dismantle the factory, to create an entirely new AI-native learning paradigm.
The technology, yes. But education isn't just about technology. It's about culture, politics, and power. And powerful institutions don't dismantle themselves.
So the question isn't whether AI can revolutionize education. It's whether we will allow it to democratize learning, or if we let it become the most powerful engine of inequality in history. The fundamental flaw of the factory model is the assumption that all students learn the same way at the same pace. It's a system based on seat time, not mastery. The promise of AI in education is about shattering that rigidity. It's about personalization at scale. We are entering the era of agentic AI. These aren't just adaptive textbooks or chatbots. They are autonomous learning partners capable of complex instruction and personalized mentorship. Let's look at Maya. She's brilliant at spatial reasoning, but struggled with traditional math instruction. The factory model labeled her slow and moved on. Her AI tutor recognized her learning style immediately. It didn't force her through the standardized algebraic curriculum. It adapted the approach dynamically. It connected her interest in architecture to the mathematical concepts she needed. It didn't just teach her math. It taught her how she learns math. This is competency-based, mastery-oriented learning. You don't move on because it's Tuesday. You move on when you have mastered the concept. This fundamentally changes the economics of education. As Sal Khan has noted, AI can solve Bloom's 2 sigma problem, providing the benefits of personalized tutoring at a global scale. The AI handles the heavy lifting of information delivery and assessment, freeing up the human educator for something far more important. The teacher is elevated from a dispenser of information to a learning architect. They become mentors, coaches, facilitators of higher order thinking, empathy, and collaborative problem solving. The uniquely human competencies. By 2030, autonomous AI will automate complex cognitive tasks. Routine intellectual labor will be devalued. The premium will shift to those who can orchestrate human AI systems. The future belongs to those who can collaborate with the machines. This new paradigm doesn't just improve education. It decouples the quality of instruction from the wealth of the local tax base. It democratizes genius. It finds the Maya in every classroom, in every corner of the world.
It's a compelling utopia, Alex. A Socrates for every child. But utopias rarely account for the messy realities of human institutions. The promise of AI is revolutionary, but the barriers to achieving it are not technological. They are deeply human, rooted in cultural, political, and economic inertia. Let's talk about higher education. These are multi-trillion-dollar enterprises. Their business model relies on scarcity and the prestige of the degree. Their value is derived from exclusivity. They are optimized for rejecting applicants, not maximizing access. A system that offers elite personalized instruction by AI, available to anyone, anywhere, is an existential threat to that model. Do we really believe these institutions will undermine their own economic foundations? They will lobby, they will regulate, and they will protect their interests. Then there are the educators and their unions.
Exactly. It is important.
While expressing legitimate concerns over job security and academic integrity, their organizational inertia often resists fundamental change. We see strategic engagement, partnerships with tech firms. But this is often an attempt to co-opt the technology and control its deployment, not a surrender to innovation. This friction, this policy vacuum, creates the greatest risk of all, the AI divide. While students like Alex's Maya are thriving with their state-of-the-art AI tutor, let's look at Samuel. Samuel attends an underfunded school where they barely have reliable Wi-Fi, let alone access to advanced Agentic AI platforms. The AI revolution requires infrastructure, data, and computing power that are unequally distributed. His school gets rudimentary AI drills, digital worksheets. Without robust intervention, AI won't close the gap. It will accelerate inequality exponentially. If we are not deliberate and courageous in our policy choices, we risk creating a digital caste system. A small elite who master AI, and a vast majority managed by it.
So we do nothing? We maintain the status quo because the transition is difficult? That's unacceptable. The risks of the AI divide are profound. Dad is right to demand caution. But the risk of maintaining the status quo is catastrophic. We cannot afford inertia.
The technology is advancing exponentially. It will not wait for universities or politicians to catch up. The disruption is inevitable.
The power of this technology is too great for established institutions to control indefinitely. The market demands a new model, and this will force a change in how we validate learning. We are already seeing the rise of a new credentialing ecosystem. The four-year degree will no longer be the sole passport to opportunity.
Foundational degrees will still matter for instilling learning agility, but they must be complemented by agile, skill-based certifications that validate immediate, market-relevant capabilities.
This allows for lifelong learning, continuous adaptation to the evolving workforce.
But this transition requires deliberate and robust policy interventions. We need a digital public trust to ensure equitable access.
And we need to invest in our educators, empowering them to become the learning architects this new paradigm demands. We're seeing this shift from resistance to strategic engagement accelerate.
We stand at a critical inflection point. The architecture of our education system must be rebuilt. The factory model is dead.
Yes.
The tools are in our hands. The potential to unlock human potential has never been greater. What replaces the old system is the choice we make now. But will we use these tools to dismantle the factory and democratize genius?
Or will we allow them to become the engine of a permanent AI divide, engineering inequality?
The future of learning is not written. We are writing it now.
Help us grow this channel by subscribing and liking this video.
Thanks for watching.
Innovation calls the tune. Innovation calls the